Our movie kicks off with a girl named Lenore asking us a pretty serious question. If you could pick any superpower in the world, what would it be? While most people would say flying or super strength, Lenore thinks the easiest choice is to be transparent, invisible. Basically, your presence is the same as your absence. So how do you achieve that? She gives us a simple tutorial. First, wear black on black. Avoid making eye contact with anyone, even if you have a crush on them. Always keep your eyes glued to a book or a notebook so you look busy and focused. And of course, never participate in any group activities. But most importantly, walk with a slouch, looking at the ground, and just avoid people in general. From this intro, it's clear Lenore has zero self-confidence and suffers from crippling social anxiety. On the flip side, we meet her mom, Karen. Karen is a totally different species. She works out 24/7, obsessing over her looks and health as if she's still in her 20s. She looks so young that strangers often mistake Lenore for the mother.
Lenore retreats to her bedroom, which turns out to be a secret fashion studio. The surprise is that every beautiful outfit in her closet was designed and made by Lenore herself. But sadly, despite her talent, she parks every dress she makes in the closet and only wears black to look thinner. Why? Because she's ashamed of her body and terrified of bullying. At school, a nice teacher named Mrs. Miller announces a group research project. Lenore immediately asks to work alone because she hates social activities. But Mrs. Miller says no. Just then, a new girl named Kayla walks in. Kayla is bubbly, stylish, and incredibly confident. Even though she has a bigger body type than Lenore, she knows her worth. Mrs. Miller decides to pair her with Lenore. Kayla is hyped, but Lenore looks miserable, clearly not wanting to deal with any human beings.
When the bell rings, Kayla goes to the teacher and jokes, "Wow, you really picked a winner for me." Lenore is so quiet, she practically apologizes to her own shadow. How am I going to work with her? Mrs. Miller assures her they'll be a great team and reminds Kayla that she's failed this class 3 times, so she better pass this one. We cut to Lenore's house, telling her parents about Kayla. Her mom, Karen, gets excited, hoping this new girl might fix Lenore and make her social. Lenore insists it's just schoolwork, but Karen begs her not to scare the girl away. Later, Kayla visits Lenore's house for the project. When she enters the room, she notices tons of dolls dressed in unique, beautiful outfits. Kayla is impressed but asks an awkward question. Do you gather them around and talk to them at night? Lenore gets offended, but Kayla clarifies she was just asking, not mocking. Then, Kayla asks for food. Lenore explains her mom is a healthy lifestyle nut who bans snacks, but she opens a secret stash in her closet. While getting the snacks, Kayla spots the incredible real clothes hiding in the wardrobe. She tries to look and Lenore blocks her way. Kayla gently pushes past her, saying, "Move over, honey," and is absolutely stunned to learn Lenore designed them. She gets a headache just from how amazing they are. Lenore is mortified, but Kayla shakes her and says, "You are an artist. How are you hiding this?" Kayla begs for a dress on that same level of awesomeness. Lenore refuses at first, saying she never sews for others, but Kayla keeps nagging until Lenore finally agrees just to shut her up. As days pass, they get closer despite being total opposites. At school, a mean bully named Sylvia keeps harassing them, mocking their bodies. But Kayla is unbothered. She claps back 10 times harder, making the whole school laugh at Sylvia. One of Sylvia's crew, a guy named Kyle, starts feeling attracted to Kayla's confidence, which Sylvia does not allow.
Finally, Lenore finishes the dress. It's red and extremely feminine. When Kayla walks into school wearing it, she grabs every single eye. Everyone is stunned by her beauty, except for toxic Sylvia, who hates it. When classmates ask where she got the dress, Kayla proudly says, "Lenore designed it. Her hands work magic." Everyone is shocked that the quiet girl has such talent. Even Sophie, one of Sylvia's minions, secretly asks Kayla if Lenore can make her a dress too, without Sylvia knowing. It's presentation day. Lenore stands at the board, sweating and panicking, unable to speak. Kayla steps in, saves the day, and delivers the presentation with such sass that she roasts anyone trying to laugh at them. Even the teacher is a little scared of her. After class, Kayla tells Lenore she loves her and the dress. Mrs. Miller tears up, proud that the project created this friendship. Kayla starts showing up every day in a hotter outfit than the last, all made by Lenore. Students start taking pictures of her. One day, Kayla shows Lenore a flyer for a fashion design competition looking for creative designers. Kayla is hyped, telling Lenore she has to enter because her taste is crazy in a good way. Lenore panics, making excuses that people won't understand her style and that her designs are ugly. Kayla hits her with a reality check. Why wouldn't you win? Are you missing an arm or a leg? Whose clothes make people gasp? My mom's? No! She tells Lenore she believes in her and tries to crack jokes to ease the tension. Mrs. Miller joins in, and together they pressure Lenore until she finally asks for time to think, which eventually turns into a yes thanks to Kayla's persistence. Walking through school, they see a group of boys bullying a girl named Diamond. Suddenly, a fierce girl in a wheelchair named Mia appears. She orders the boys to return Diamond's bag, warning them not to underestimate her because of the wheels, threatening that her anger is ugly. The boys get scared and run. Kayla and Lenore are impressed by Mia's strength. They also find a boy named Noah hiding in a trash can to avoid the bullies. Kayla gets a brilliant idea. Let's recruit these unique people to be the models for the competition. They agree. Lenore takes the squad home to measure them. Her dad is having fun with them until Karen, the mom, arrives. Karen is shocked by the crowd and the junk food. She rudely takes the food away from Lenore, reminding her of a medical checkup next week. The vibe is ruined. Kayla senses the tension and takes the squad away. Lenore retreats to her room, upset. Her dad scolds Karen, asking, would it be a crime if she ate? The next day, the squad arrives at school in their new custom outfits. Everyone is dazzled. Mrs. Miller organizes a photo shoot with Charlie, a student photographer who clearly has a crush on Lenore. Sylvia sees the shoot and asks Mrs. Miller for copies of the photos, pretending to be impressed, but her snake-like smile suggests a trap. Back at Lenore's house, the group is finalizing the application. Kayla suggests the brand name Empire Waste, and Lenore loves it. Then Lenore's dad kicks the friends out jokingly so they can rest. The day of the medical checkup arrives. The doctor tells Lenore she has gained more weight than last year. Lenore is frustrated by her failed attempts, and her mom is visibly annoyed. Lenore goes to school only to find a nightmare. Charlie's photos are plastered everywhere, vandalized with horrific insults about her weight. Lenore has a panic attack and is rushed to the hospital. At the hospital, instead of comforting her, Karen finds out about the fashion contest and gets angry. She tells Lenore to withdraw immediately, saying, people judge by appearances. They won't look at your designs, they'll look at you and tear you apart. Karen reveals her own trauma. Do you think I work out and eat healthy because I like it? No, I do it to avoid the bullying that made me hate my life. She offers to help Lenore diet for a year, then enter the contest next time. Lenore, defeated, agrees, and throws her design book in the trash. Kayla sees this, retrieves the book, and goes to confront Sylvia. She screams at her, telling her she draws strength from tearing others down, and warns her never to touch a hair on Lenore's head. Meanwhile, Lenore's dad confronts Karen. He tells her she's destroying their daughter, who is actually talented and could be successful. He pleads, please don't treat your daughter with the same cruelty you treat yourself. The next day, Lenore is miserable and ignoring everyone. Charlie approaches her, swearing he had nothing to do with the leaked photos. He convinces her that she is a pro and shouldn't give up on her dream. Lenore reconsiders. Charlie offers another photo shoot for the next day. Kayla overhears and teases Lenore, saying, that sounds like a date. Lenore denies it, but Kayla convinces her to finally wear one of her own beautiful dresses instead of her usual black rags. On the day of the shoot, Lenore wears a chic dress. Charlie is mesmerized and tells her she looks beautiful. After the shoot, he leans in to kiss her. Lenore panics, pulls away, and leaves. That night, Kayla visits and asks, what did you do? The boy likes you. Lenore says she shouldn't like her. Kayla then shares her deep backstory. She wasn't always plus-sized. She used to be a skinny ballet dancer with a strict mother who starved her. She started secret eating out of deprivation until she gained weight. Her dad was her only supporter, but he died of liver cancer, leaving her to face the world alone. She tells Lenore the moral of her story. Live how you want, love yourself as you are, and give yourself the right to be loved. Lenore and Kayla go to a school party. Lenore wears another stunning dress. Charlie apologizes and Lenore forgives him. They get closer. Meanwhile, Kyle tells Kayla she looks wow, and they have a moment. But suddenly, inappropriate photos of Kayla are airdropped to everyone's phones. Kayla is humiliated and runs out. Lenore chases her, but Kayla yells, "Leave me alone!" Lenore marches up to Sylvia and publicly roasts her. "You are insecure and self-hating. That's why you bully us. Nobody actually likes you." Sylvia's friend Sophie agrees and abandons Sylvia to join Lenore.
After school, Lenore goes to Kayla's house. She tells her they got accepted into the competition and they have to finish it together. Kayla says she's too ashamed to go back. Lenore tells her, "I draw my strength from you. I stood up to Sylvia because of you." Kayla lights up hearing that Lenore fought back and agrees to return. It's competition day. Karen actually shows up, deciding not to abandon her daughter. The models walk the runway and the crowd goes wild. Now for the moment of truth. Lenore does not win first place. You'd think the movie's message failed. But no, Lenore isn't upset. She's proud. The audience and her parents are amazed by how unique the clothes were.
Suddenly, a woman from a major brand called Curve Contrast approaches Lenore. She is obsessed with the designs and wants to buy the collection. Lenore points her to her manager, her mom. Karen is thrilled and goes to talk contracts. Lenore and Kayla can't believe a company wants to buy the design specifically. They are overjoyed. The movie ends with them proving that a talented person can succeed by doing what they love without needing to change their appearance to please others. And most importantly, having a true partner who loves you for who you are. If you loved this story, hit that like button and subscribe for more. And tell me in the comments, what is your superpower?